Smell me like a Hellcat.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mad Chats. I'm here today with... Oh wait, I don't have anybody. Nah, we are halfway through our series of Bridging the Gap, and I'm excited that we are going to take a week off just to kind of debrief and just digest the last 5 episodes that we've had going in. I've had great speakers anywhere from deal desk to VP level of sales, from HR. It's just been great. It's good to know that we can understand the whole aspect of what our partners are looking at and how enablement needs to work with them as well too. So it's phenomenal that we are able to go ahead and bridge that gap between the two different entities. Although we should be very much aligned, there are times that I understand that it just doesn't work, or we have different views or visions or methodologies that we want to use and implement at the same time. So 100% understand. Hope this series is working for you guys. I want to know any kind of feedback that you guys have as well too. So please drop those in the comments. Definitely would love to make the last half of this series great for you as well too. So I do have a good amount of speakers planned for the second half of this series. I'm looking already at extending a couple more episodes as well for this Bridging the Gap series. And I'm also looking at my next series as well too. So if you have suggestions for that or stuff that you would like to see or learn, please also comment or thread those below too. What I'm excited to show you guys today though is in no way an advertisement, no way of selling, no way of making sure like, hey, buy this product by any means, but it's simply just a tool that I've been using personally, and I found it and I don't know how I've lived this far without it. It's a tool called IORAD. It's a step-by-step guide that allows you to go ahead and build walkthroughs, tutorials, and the best thing is too, not only is it just a step-by-step guide creator, but it's multi-language, it's click-through, it's basically a PDF if you want it. It's a video where you can add voiceover and add your own custom text to it or examples to that as well too. So I'm gonna dive in quick and show you guys exactly what this looks like. So what I'm going to go ahead and show you guys today is how to build a tutorial quick and show you what the results look like. So I'm going to walk you through on how to change the URL of your own LinkedIn page, and basically it's just a simple steps to go through this. So go to the IORAD Google Chrome extension. Go ahead and click here. You're going to want to go ahead and capture this. You can go ahead and categorize this at the same time if you want, or you can do that later. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start. It gives you a quick countdown, super easy. Once you do this, it's basically just a simple workflow. So if I'm going through this, go ahead and click on my name, jump over here to my own profile page and edit the public profile or URL. Click on that, opens up its own new page. So if you're doing a multi-window or multi-platform workflow, so if you're jumping from Salesforce to another profile or another platform, you can do that because it's using multi-screens within Google Chrome. What you're going to do then is just go ahead and click this, and for the sake of our demo today, I'm going to go ahead and change this to Mad Chats. I'm not going to change it personally right now, but if I want to, we could go ahead and do that. So I'm going to hit cancel, but I'm going to show you guys how we can save that later for you. Now that I'm done with that simple step workflow, I'm going to go ahead and click on the Chrome extension again. It gives you a chance to restart the whole thing, resume, or just end it right then and there. So I'm going to end it, okay? Now, once this is loading, it's converting all of your steps into a step-by-step tutorial, which is great. What it's going to do is it's going to show me that I have 8 steps, which this does not have 8 steps to do. So we can go ahead and delete those steps. And when I'm in here, it's going to go ahead and walk me through this. So I can say, click on the pencil to edit. You can go ahead and update that information. Double click the name. We don't want vanity name. It's just because that's what it shows up on the code text for that. And we don't want this stuff because it's a duplicate again. So then it's going to tell you to type the name. So you could type in whatever you wanted. So at this point, this is going to be great for the tutorial. Now, as I said in the earlier video, or in the earlier part of this video, that I was going to cancel it, but if I wanted to, I can hit save. So you just take this little cursor and move this over save. Now you can go ahead and drag this over the entire thing, however you want to do it. So if you didn't get quite the exact area that you wanted to have highlighted and demoed during that part, you can adjust those as well too. And then go ahead and click on that. The next step, that's it, you're done. I usually just delete that on the last step, so I'm going to delete this one and add it to this as well too. So I'm going to go ahead and preview and finish this. You can do anything as far as embed those into different platforms, web pages, anything like that. You can also publish these to Confluence, HubSpot, Intercom, Salesforce, Zendesk. There's tons of different places in here for you to go ahead and connect this to, which is great. I love that they also have a desktop and a phone version of this as well too. Primary language, so if you have multi-global users as well, you can do that on the same front. You can also adjust the title, so we're just going to leave that for the time being. I'm going to go ahead and complete this tutorial, so then that way you guys can see where we're going next. I'm going to click on the tutorial itself. So I'm going to hit play. Now what this does is it gives you the different examples like I was talking about. So you can either try it, view it, watch it, or even print it. Now if you're the owner of this as well too, you will also have edit, but those that are just using it will not have that access. The cool thing that I also like too is that you can do it in different languages as well. So let's say for example French. I'm going to go ahead and convert this. It uses Google Translate to go ahead and convert the text that we have. So 4 steps, takes you about 1 minute, and that's the cool thing too is that it actually times the workflow of how long it should work for you. So let's go ahead and start. Go ahead and click on the next step. We can go ahead and double click there, and it actually makes you double click. And now you can type in what you wanted to do. So Matt Chats, for example. Go ahead and hit return, and it takes you to that next step, and then click save. So without actually doing and damaging internal resources or anything like that, it takes you through a step-by-step interactive guide. It's one of the biggest things that I love about IRAD. It's great for all of this. You can categorize the tools from different platforms, different vendors, whatever you want to do, you have all of those options to do. So that is my brief tutorial on IRAD. Again, I'm not selling this. I'm not promoting it. I have no competition with them or anything like that. I'm using the free version and I absolutely love it. So take advantage of it. Hopefully this makes your tutorial life easier. No more screenshots from the systems team. No more making sure that you build a step-by-step guide that is easily understood. Have a way that they can interact with it. Have a way with a video and voiceovers with great examples. Hopefully this works for you. And I'm excited that I was able to demo this during Matt Chats. I'm excited for next week. We've got another lineup of great presenters coming up. Next week is going to be great with Caitlin Crane. And I can't wait to see you guys all next week. See ya.
Hellcat.